Picture this. It's 2 a.m. The room is dark, silent. Maybe too silent. You blink awake, your vision's still fuzzy, and that's when you see it. Two glowing eyes staring at you from across the room. Your heart skips a beat, until you realize it's just your dog. Creepy? Maybe. Random? Not at all. Because the truth is, those strange little things your dog does in the middle of the night, they aren't random quirks. Every single one of them is secretly about you. Let's dive into the fascinating and slightly spooky world of your dog's nighttime habits, and why they're way more meaningful than you think. The midnight stare. At some point, every dog owner has experienced this. You're deep in dreamland, only to open your eyes and see your dog sitting silently, just watching you, like the ghost of a Victorian child. Only furrier. While it might seem unsettling, there's actually something incredibly sweet behind this. Dogs are incredibly attuned to the tiniest changes in our bodies. A 2020 study in animal cognition found that dogs can even detect changes in our breathing patterns. So when they're sitting there in the dark, staring at you like they're auditioning for a horror film, they're not being creepy. They're doing a wellness check. In their mind, it's simple. Chest moving equals good, chest not moving equals time to poke. Because to them, you're their pack. And wolves, the ancestors of our dogs, have always monitored each other's health during rest. One weak link could put the whole group at risk. Your dog is just pulling night duty to protect their pack, and you're it. The gentle nudge. What happens if something about your sleep does worry them? Let's say you stop snoring for a second, or twitch in your sleep, or make that weird half-whistle noise your partner pretends not to hear. If your dog thinks something might be wrong, they'll escalate from just watching to gently nudging. It could be a soft paw on your arm, or a cold nose pressed into your cheek. It's not just affection. This is their version of checking your pulse. As canine researcher Stanley Coren notes, physical contact is one of the most primal and secure ways dogs affirm social bonds. If they're unsure you're okay, they use touch to make sure you're still alive and well. And often you don't even notice it. They give you a quick poke, you roll over, and they relax, knowing you passed their secret midnight health exam. The bed shuffle. Here's another curious thing. Ever notice how your dog starts the night curled at your feet, and by morning, they're pressed up against your ribs, or they move from your side to your pillow halfway through the night? It's not because they're indecisive, it's because they're adapting to you. Research in applied animal behavior science shows dogs change their sleeping position based on your movement, body temperature, and even your emotional state. If you're tossing and turning, they might move closer to comfort you. If you're running hot, they migrate to the cooler foot of the bed. If you sigh or whimper in your sleep, they'll snuggle tighter like a living weighted blanket. They're not looking for the comfiest spot. They're adjusting themselves based on what you seem to need. It's like they're your own personal emotional thermostat, with fur. The door sentinel. And here's something especially intriguing. Sometimes your dog will snuggle up near you, but face the door instead of you, almost like they're ignoring you, almost like they're expecting someone. In reality, this is one of the clearest displays of their ancient wolf instincts. Evolutionary biologist Raymond Coppinger wrote that guarding the pack from the perimeter is hardwired into dogs. So while you're curled up under the covers dreaming about pizza, your dog is keeping their eyes locked on the only entrance to your room. Half of their brain is monitoring your breathing. The other half is guarding the gateway to danger. It's not about turning their back on you. It's about making sure nothing gets to you. To them, you're a VIP, and they're your personal night guard. The quiet patrol. Here's where it gets even more fascinating. Researchers studying free-ranging village dogs in India noticed something striking. Even when they sleep, dogs choose spots that give them the best vantage point to watch over their territory. They don't just crash anywhere. They pick locations with a clear view and quick access to where trouble might appear. In one study using GPS trackers, working farm dogs were found spending large portions of the night stationed near gates, paths, and field boundaries, strategic choke points where intruders would likely appear. Why does that matter for your dog? Because it shows that even in your cozy home, their instinct is the same. When they quietly hop off your bed in the middle of the night and settle by the hallway or the stairs, they're not ditching you, they're patrolling. They're making sure nothing gets past them to reach you. The subtle whimper. Sometimes, though, they won't even touch you. Instead, they might quietly whimper, sigh, or make soft noises near your face. This isn't them having a bad dream. It's usually them trying to wake you gently if they think something seems off. Dogs use vocalizations with pack mates to signal concern, and they'll do the same with you. It's their way of saying, "Hey, are you okay?" Without being too disruptive. It's so subtle that most people never realize what's really happening. So yes, while you're fast asleep, your dog is monitoring your breathing, poking you like a furry paramedic, adjusting their position based on your emotions, guarding your room like a night watchman, patrolling the house like a silent security guard, and softly checking on you with the tiniest sounds. It's not random, it's love. Because even when you're unconscious to them, you're still their whole world. So tonight, when you drift off to sleep, remember, your dog isn't just snoring away beside you. They're protecting you, comforting you, and watching over you. Because to them, you're worth guarding every second of the night. If you found this fascinating, give your furry night shift security guard a little extra love tomorrow morning. They've earned it. And don't forget to share in the comments. Does your dog watch you sleep at night? I can't wait to hear your stories.